Welcome back to Gold is Where You Find It, and today I got to go through some mail. So let's see what we got on here. And we got from Megadog 555 pay dirt. We got a bag of pay dirt right here. It says 0.25 grams on it. So we're gonna open this up. We're gonna pan it out and see what we think. So like that smash button and let's get to it. First, let's take a look at it in a pan. Nice. Okay, so in our package here, we got a bag of pay dirt here. We got a sticker, and we got another sticker. So we got a square one and a round one, both of them from Megadog 555 pay dirt. So that was cool. And it even came with this nice little Megadog 555 pay dirt snuffer bottle. First things first, we're gonna go ahead and open this up and see what it looks like on the inside here. Got a nice little Mylar bag. Uh-oh, it's got some more goodies inside it. What do we got here? Not really sure what this is. Let's see here. What kind of goodies did we get? A rubber ducky. Check it out. I got a rubber ducky. You're the one. All right. And in addition to our rubber ducky, there's some more stuff in here. A scratcher ticket. Look at that. From the New York Lottery. A $1 scratcher ticket. Let's see if I can find a piece of... Here we go. We got some piece of little quartz here. Let's see. Let's see what happened here. All right. I don't know if my quartz rock is doing a very good job here. It's kind of tearing the thing up. Let's see here. We got lots of 7s and 2s. Let's see, what are you supposed to do? Get 3 7 symbols in any row. Okay. Column or diagonal and win a prize. So, we didn't get that. Okay. Get 2 7 symbols and $1 in any row. Nope, that didn't happen. Reveal a horseshoe. Win the prize automatically. We got nothing. Oh wait, am I supposed to do this? I don't know what that means. Wait, bonus box ring. Okay. Reveal a blank symbol in the bonus box. Win prize automatically. Now we didn't... I don't know. Pretty sure we didn't win anything. But that was pretty cool. Alright, so... Oh, interesting. So down inside the regular bag is a smaller bag. Okay. Cool, cool. So it looks like we're probably not even going to use a classifier this time. It's a pretty small bag here. Let's go ahead and open it up and look at it. Let's see if it is damp or wet, and it's looking to me like it's a little bit damp, a little bit dampish to it. I guess I could have classified because there's a few little extra minerals down in there. I'm just gonna go like this. You may want to actually rinse yours out with water, but maybe I'll do that here in a second. Okay, and I guess I should have used my classifier, but I didn't. So let's go ahead and do that right now. And we're just gonna go with the 20 measure. Since it's damp, I'm gonna wet classify. Dry classifying just doesn't work so well when it's damp. So I'm gonna go ahead and uncover the magical panning station, which has a pan left over in it. Go ahead and dump that out. Deal with that later. All right, let's wet classify. Put that down in there like that. Alrighty. And okay. Let's see what we got. See if we got any chunky goodies here in the oversize. There's actually a decent amount of oversize in there. I was actually not expecting this much. From the way the bag looked, it didn't look like we needed to classify at all. But let's go ahead and see if there's anything crazy in here. So I got pieces of slate, pieces of natural, clearly river cobble. Okay, we got a really clear looking piece of quartz right here. So I don't know if that was intentional or not. We got some blue stones here. Okay, that could be some kind of gem. I'm not sure what that is. That's some kind of gem. And I think I've seen another one in there too. Yeah, there's two of them. There's a smaller one right there. Okay, so this is pretty typical of what a person might find in their cons. Look at that green stone right there. I'm not sure what that is, but there's some interesting little stones in there. So it looks like real concentrates. Let's look at the undersize. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and pan this out. Why not? We're just going to throw this oversized material in a pan and take a look at it. Okay. These classifiers. I probably should have used my kitchen strainer because these classifiers tend to get stuff stuck under the rim. So, but if that happens, we'll get it unstuck eventually. So let's see what we got in the oversize. I don't even think I'm going to pan it. I'm just going to do this. Oh, look at that. There's a piece of gold. There's at least one piece of gold in there. There's multiple pieces of gold in the plus 20 mesh. Okay. Okay. Check that out. So there's a significant amount of chunkier pieces. Wow, I just kind of panned through it real quick because I'm so used to not having pieces that size in my gold. So that's nice. It's nice to see chunky pieces in there like that. I wonder if any of them are pickers. This one looks pretty pickerish to me. Oh yeah. Oh, that's chunkerific right there. Let's see. Listen. Oh yeah. That's chunky. So let's see. How many pickers in total? See. Oh, that counts. 2 pickers. Nope, not a picker. Nope, not a picker. Nope, not a picker. So it looks like, okay, 3 pickers. Alright, and nope, and nope. 3 pickers. But all those pieces are over 20 mesh. What did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pieces over 20 mesh. Let's go ahead and tap those up. And hit them with the snuffer bottle real quick. Let's see how our fancy new snuffer bottle works here. Let's go ahead and prime it up with some water there. And let's see what we got. Let's get all the junk there. I don't want any other, like, it's already clean. No reason to suck up some dirty stuff. Okay. Alright, Mr. Bottle here. Having trouble with 2 hands here. Alright. Okay, let's go ahead and... I just have to say, so this snuffer bottle works, okay? It works. But there are no plastic snuffer bottles better than this one right here. The original Garrett Gold Guzzler. So apparently they've changed the material they use and they're not as good as they used to be, but this one right here, this is the best snuffer bottle that I've ever had. This one works. I like how it's a little bit fatter than some of the other junk ones. So this one, it's got good suction on it, but a little bit thicker straw. But it definitely sucks up the gold. Alright, so let's see if we can take a look at any of those cool stones again while we're in here. Just double check and make sure I didn't miss any gold. Okay, so yeah, that's a really cool, right here, really cool blue stone. I don't know, without zooming, how good that's gonna do. Okay, it's not bad. Not a bad little zoom. And there's some other little... There's a bunch of little interesting minerals in there. So, pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, let's set this aside and let's get to painting on the small stuff. Okay, so now the rest of the material is already kind of wet. So, well, it's already totally wet. But it was partially wet whenever I already took it out of the bag. So, I'm not going to remove the magnetics. I'm not a magnetic removing kind of guy anyway. But let's just see if we did have it totally dried out and try to remove magnetics. What would it be like? Okay, lots of magnetics. Lots and lots of magnetics in this pay dirt here. So let me go ahead and take this out. Alright, get rid of that. My fish tank magnet. Okay, so not that much material left to pan out. Let's go ahead and just transfer it into here. Okay, so you notice the material is a little bit muddy, so it probably hasn't been through a sluice box. Usually your cons that have been through a sluice box, pretty clean. This water's a little dirty, so some of it may be raw pay. Not all cons, but raw pay, I guess you would say. Alright. So let's see here. Not that much to pan out. Let's just go ahead and pan it out and see what we got. There's a lot of light material in there, in addition to the black sand. Alright, so yeah, it's supposed to have 1/4 gram of gold in it. So, and it looks like it's not going to be super fine gold either. It's going to be some decent sized pieces. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of flour in there or not. I have no idea, so we're going to find out together. Okay, so that's probably good for us to take a look. So I use my extreme shaker table method now, and what this is I use my hand as a stopping point, slam the pan into my hand, and that forces all the heaviest things in my pan to go to one side. So let me show you how it works. Okay, so all the heavy things should be over to one side. I slowly start to tilt up. Okay, and there it is. The gold just popped right out. So now I can pull back. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Tap up. Pull back. Okay. Tap it up. Okay, so there's definitely some heavy black sands in there. That's a piece of gold right there. That's a roly-poly. Them roly-poly pieces, you gotta watch them. See, like that. I think that's gold. Trying to roly-poly away on me there. So whatever kind of black sand this is, it's chunky. And so it's a little challenging, but not too bad. Not too bad. So I'm slowly just washing away that black sand. Okay, tap it up again. Wash away some more black sand. Like this. We're gonna make short work of this pay dirt. That piece of gold wants to float away again. It's a roly-poly. So you gotta watch some roly-polies. Okay, sometimes when you spread it out, I see that I'm losing the roly-polies here. You stop it. That is a roly-poly that I am going to suck up right now. Because otherwise, it wants to go. And the same for this little tiny chunk right there that was rolling around. Okay, so now, almost done, guys, almost done. So this one's not too hard, not too hard. You will get some good practice separating the gold from the black sand. I would say it's kind of an average difficulty and not that bad. So if you're a beginner, I would recommend this. It's kind of like an intermediate painting experience would be my assessment. It's not super fine gold. It does have magnetics in it, so if you have it completely dried out, you can use a magnet to assist you in the panning process. There's a lot of magnetics in it, actually. Okay, let's see. We got some black sand in there. Still kind of sticking around, don't we? Okay. Keep bumping the camera with my hat. Alright. I think we're about to call that good. So there are some fines in there, but not super fine. So let's go ahead and take a look at the gold that we got. Alright. Some nice looking gold right there. You can see I still got some black sand in there. Well, let's go ahead and see if we can... Now some of it floated. Did you guys see that? There's floating gold. So we're gonna have to take care of that here in a second. But I got this piece of black sand here that's giving me a hard time. Let's see. Yes. Alright, that looks good. Looks good. Where's that snuffer? Alright. Okay, let's snuffer it up. And you all know one of my favorite YouTube channels is Flower Gold Wizards, and so he likes to do this. Got it. Except I didn't get it. Okay, so once again, the Garrett snuffer bottles are the best. The rest of them are subpar. I think the only thing wrong with this one is the straw is just a little bit too thick, and so you lose some suction because of that. So let me go ahead and squeeze all the water out. Alright. Okay, so I know we lost some. So let's see what we lost. We're just going to pan it the rest of the way down. You always lose at least one little piece. Well, I didn't lose it, obviously. It'd still be in my pan. Okay, so now let's just kind of your standard rollback or whatever. Oh yeah, there's some little pieces in there. See, there's some roly-polies in there. So it's a little bit challenging. So it's not the easiest pay dirt in the world, that's for sure. My first round of my shaker table method there, I lost some decent chunks. The roly-poly gold. That's the issue here. Roly-poly gold. Okay, so I'm not even going to try to get too fancy with it, and I'm just going to go ahead and suck it up. Alright. Let's just look here. Okay, there's another little bit of flour right there. Not much. There's a wide variety of sizes of gold in here, so I like that. There's different sizes, different shapes. There's fine black sand and coarse black sand, all in the same pay dirt. So it's an interesting pay dirt to do. It's pretty realistic. I would say it's pretty realistic in terms of what you might find if you're actually out gold prospecting yourself. So when I get to the very end, I tend to do this. Some people say, oh, you're going to lose gold, but you don't necessarily need riffles to pan for gold. And the old timers really didn't have riffles. I'm pretty sure I got most of it except for maybe a few tiny flecks. Let's just see here. Let's just look at it this way. Oh, there's a few. Okay. Yeah. Oh, there's some really small gold in there. Guys, there's some really small gold in there. I'm actually surprised that there's gold in there that small. But let's go ahead and suck up what we got. Alright. Let's go ahead and just take one more look, you know. We don't want to sell Mega Dog short. You know, he says it's got a 1/4 gram in it. We're going to make sure there's a 1/4 gram in it. Oh, yeah, see, there's some flecks of gold in there still. There is small gold in here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and rinse out this part that I'm pretty confident about the lack of gold. Okay. So now all we got is this little bit, and there's some specks in there. There's still some specks in there. Alright, just a few. And they're roly-polies. Even their small ones are roly-polies. Now we're not talking about weight or anything. Not talking about weight, but gold is gold. Sometimes I just go in for the manual black sand removal. I mean, I don't even know if the camera's picking up those two. Now it is. Two tiny little specks. I'm getting them. I'm getting them. All right. Okay, let's see. I'm thinking we did pretty good. I'm thinking we did pretty good on that, so let's go ahead and do the Snufferdump. All right. So we got a little bit of black sand left to deal with. But shouldn't be not very much. My water's dirty now, and I have to change out all my water after this. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. We can get rid of the dirty water. Mega Dog, you got my water dirty, man. Alright, so you guys are just going to have to keep that in mind. You're going to have to change out your water, which is fine. Okay. Alright, so that's what we got. It's definitely a 1/4 gram, I would say. Yeah, there's black sand in there. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to take my time to work on this. So, and the dirty waters. Arrgh, dirty water. Okay, so I got clean water in my pan now. So if these were sluice box concentrates, they would look clean like this, because a sluice box is going to wash away all the organics. Anything that would make the water dirty would be taken care of already if they were sluice box cons. So let's go ahead and add a little drop of jet dry for surfactant here, because got a feeling that we're going to be dealing with some floaties. So I got clean water here, so try not to spill the. Let me dump some out. Okay, clean water in the pan, dirty water in the tub. All right, so let's see here. Because with this type of with this stage here, I need to be sure that I can see the gold, that I'm not losing any in my little method here. Let's go ahead and let's see here. Oh, the gold is all different sizes, and that makes it a little more challenging. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to allow a few pieces to roll back. No big deal. A few pieces are going to roll back. I'm just going to try to make sure there's no black sand underneath them. So now that gold's clean. Okay, I got some black sand back here, but that gold up there is clean. And so I'm going to go ahead and re-snuffer it. And I'm going to go ahead and use the real deal Holyfield Garrett snuffer. Okay, and I have a few more pieces in here. Should be easy to get the gold off of them now, or the black sand off of that. There we go. Okay, so now that's all clean gold right there. Let's go ahead and suck that up. And we should have our whole quarter gram. We should have our whole quarter gram. So let's go ahead and empty that out, and let's do the final snuffer dump and just do one last little look at it before we dry it out and weigh it. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at that nice, pretty gold right there. It's a nice looking quarter gram of gold to me. I think that's more than a quarter gram. I do think it's more than a quarter gram. So I didn't buy this, and Megadog knew that he was sending it to me. I'm not implying that somehow he gave me special treatment or anything like that. Just letting you know. So I know Klesh, when he does reviews, he uses a ghost buyer just to make sure. But I don't think Megadog's trying to do us wrong or anything, or trying to do you wrong. Alright, there you go. So I gotta set this aside and let it dry, air dry. Okay, we got some nice looking gold there. That looks like some really pure gold. That's very, very orange colored. This is some high purity gold right here, and it's pretty. You can see we got coarse looking bits, and we got some water worn smooth bits. We got a variety of different kinds of gold in here, but they look like they're almost all from the same source. Looks like it's mostly from the same source. All right, so while we are waiting for that gold to dry, we got some other business to handle. I recently did a video, and here's a card at the top. It was actually a live stream where I cleaned up the concentrates from my last day at the creek. And so, but we didn't get a chance to weigh it up. I got the gold ready to weigh up right now, and my members and patrons, they guessed the weight. So whichever one of my members or patrons is closest to the actual weight of the gold, to the 1,000th of a gram, is going to win the May Shirt and Dirt. And so they're going to get a shirt of their choosing from my merch store. And then also they're going to get some pay dirt. And it just so happens that I got some free gold. So we're going to go ahead and add that into the gold for the pay dirt. So thank you so much, Megadog555, for sending us some gold to add to our pay dirt for my members only shirt and dirt. So I really appreciate that. But we're going to make up a special batch of pay dirt and then just put that gold to it and then add a little bit extra gold to it. So let's go ahead and weigh this gold up and find out who the winner is of the May Shirt and Dirt. Okay, turn on the scale here, and let's see, it's tared out. It's on grams, and let's go ahead and weigh it up. Let's see what we got. Let's see who the winner of the May Shirt and Dirt is. So here comes the gold. 6, 1 through 7, 38.4. 0.423 grams of gold, and that makes the winner. Ken Eastman is the winner with a guess of 0.41 grams. Congratulations, Ken. So a portion of my Patreon and membership revenue goes to the Shirt and Dirt, but it's also supported by some of my viewers and subscribers and members as well who like to donate things. So I got some pretty cool donations. In addition to that pay dirt from Megadog555, I have got this pretty cool looking cluster of quartz crystals. So check that out. That's really, really neat. So that's going in with the pay dirt this time. And this one comes to Mr. Kelly Jackson. Thank you, Kelly Jackson, for donating this amazing crystal cluster to my Shirt and Dirt for my members and patrons. So rather than just giving away the pay dirt that I just got, I make my own pay dirt. So right here, I've got some plus 20 mesh actual concentrates from my sluice box. So we're going to give you a nice little assortment of those. Somewhere around there is fine. There's all kinds of stuff in there. Quartz, kyanite, lots of black sand. So, oh, there's a penny. Hey, might as well leave it in there. I didn't put it in there on purpose, but it's in there. So there's a 2001 penny. Okay, and then in addition to that, we got to make it a little more challenging. So we're going to go ahead and, what do you got there? Oh, black sand. All right, you got to have black sand. So there's some actual black sand ready for you there. Some finer grain stuff's in there. We're also going to add some gold to the situation. And let's see, where does that gold go? I just had the gold right here. Here it is. Okay, so we got some gold right here. This is in addition to the gold that we got from Megadog. So boom, 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 boom. We're just gonna spread some gold in there. Don't know how much that is, but there's some gold. All right. So once that other gold dries up, I'll add that to that, package it on up, and send it on out. In addition to this, isn't that beautiful? Thank you, Kelly Jackson, for donating that. Somebody's really going to enjoy that. Let's see if we got that 1/4 gram that we were promised. And the answer to that question is 0.316. We got over the 1/4 gram that we were promised. So that's going to make the Shirt and Dirt pretty nice. And in you go. Thanks, Megadog555. That was a nice pay dirt. And take a little closer look up at this quartz cluster. So Mr. Kelly Jackson, he dug this out of the ground himself. Look at that iron on it. So this came from right here in Georgia. And some nice pretty looking points in there. So I hope you enjoy that. Okay, that's going to do it for today's video. I really appreciate you watching. If you would go check out my merch store, which is goldiswhereyouFindit.com, you can find hats and shirts and other things, and everything you buy supports the channel. So I would really appreciate that, as well as if you would hit that subscribe button down below and hit the bell notification icon so you won't miss any of my future content. I do lots of live streams in the public, and the public's welcome to join me. And if you've never found gold before, you can show up at one of my live streams and I'll help you find your first gold. So we have a lot of fun. So hit that bell notification icon so you won't miss that. Also, if you want to become a member, 99 cents. That's it. Smash the join button to support the channel. And you get members only content and members only live streams and the Shirt and Dirt Guess the Weight competition every month. So we have a lot of fun over there. So if you want to support the channel, one of the best ways to do it is to hit that join button to become a member. Or I have a Patreon as well, which is patreon.com/Rookie Gold Prospector. The link to that is in the description. And I got to go to bed now because I'm getting up real early to go to the creek and get some more gold. So I'm going to leave it at that, and I'll see you really soon.